Hello everyone, Ty Borden was among the most cherished figures in Heartland. In the concluding episode of the 13th season, both Ty and Amy were shot. By the end of the episode, they both returned home after receiving medical care at the hospital, so in a sense, the finale concluded on a positive note. The couple survived a life-threatening incident, and everything seemed well. However, on January 11, 2021, the first episode of the 14th season premiered, leaving fans heartbroken. In the episode, Ty was leading his horse Spartan back to the stable when he suddenly collapsed. Jack, Amy, and Lindy were close by and rushed to him, trying to understand what had happened. Sadly, he passed away immediately. It was later clarified that he died due to complications from his injury, a blood clot. Naturally, every Heartland fan was devastated by Ty's demise, and many posed the same question: why did they write off Ty? Their inquiry was addressed the following day when Heartland's social media channels shared a message from Graham Wardle himself. It was a 12-minute clip in which Wardle reflected on his Heartland experience and explained the reason for his character's death. Wardle began by expressing gratitude to the fans for their support of him and the series. He mentioned that people had grown attached to these characters and narratives, but emphasized that all things must come to an end and everything eventually concludes. Wardle went on to share that he had been feeling the need to move forward and follow his heart, even though he was unsure of where it would lead him. The actor further explained that, despite the difficult decision, he felt the urge to make a shift in his career. Essentially, Wardle no longer wished to continue acting in the series after being a part of it for nearly 14 years. In a subsequent email statement to the Canadian press, he shared, "I felt in my heart it was time to head in a different direction." He now hosts a podcast called Time Has Come, and in an upcoming episode, he plans to provide more insight into his decision and express his appreciation for the 14 years spent on Heartland. After exiting the show, Wardle indeed began hosting a new podcast titled Time Has Come, featuring guests from Heartland such as Amber Marshall and Jessica Amley. Currently, the podcast has 25 episodes with various guests and topics. Now, let's revisit his choice to leave the series. It's not surprising to see an actor part ways with a show they've been on for 14 years. Many actors might feel stagnant portraying the same role repeatedly. There's nothing wrong with desiring new challenges in life, and while we were saddened to see him depart, we can't deny that he has every right to seek change. But how did his fellow cast members respond to his exit? Only a day after Wardle's announcement, the official Heartland social media accounts shared another video, this time featuring Amber Marshall. In the clip, the actress reflected on her bond with Wardle, how fortunate she felt to have worked alongside him, and the deep friendship they had developed. She also shared that Wardle had personally called her to say he was leaving, and she likened the feeling to going through a breakup. Nevertheless, she acknowledged that death and grieving are inherent parts of life and necessary to depict on screen. So, while she was saddened to see Wardle leave, she understood what the storyline required and how they could proceed with the rest of Heartland. In conclusion, Wardle left the series because he sought a different path in both his life and career.